Hello, everyone. This is the lightning talk for Web2Cit, a collaborative source metadata translation tool. Today, we are going to be presenting Diego de la Era, who is the main developer and project manager of Web2Cit, and myself, Evelyn Heidel, also known as Can, who right now I'm being the community liaison for Web2Cit project. This project is funded through a Wikimedia Foundation grant, and you can find the grant proposal in the URL that we're providing there. And you can also follow news and updates and find out how to contribute on our meta page that you have the link right there. And we're also going to be leaving those links on the Etherpad. And now over to Diego.
Thank you very much, Evelyn, and welcome everyone. So right now, if you would like to cite an article in Wikipedia, so for example, this newspaper article, which is example.com/article1 with this sample title, you can, in the visual editor, you can click on cite and you can add the citation manually. So in this case, I will add a news citation and I will manually type in the last name of the author, the first name, the source date, title, and other metadata. And this way I can easily insert the citation as a citation template. Now, doing this manually might be a little bit cumbersome. So the citation tool also has an automatic option where instead of inserting the metadata manually, you would just type in the URL that you would like to cite, and this would automatically generate a citation. But sometimes the metadata in this citation is not correct. So in this case, for example, the title includes the name of the web page as well, and this is not desired. So how this automatic generation of citation works? When you have a web page, this is translated using a service, a Wikimedia service that's called Citoid, and that outputs the desired metadata. And to do this, this uses something that is called Zotero translators. In many cases, you can use a generic Zotero translator to translate multiple websites, but sometimes you have to use specific Zotero translators for specific websites. And because we have so many websites, you need one specific translator for each of them. And also, if the website changes, sometimes even slightly, the translation would break. And even though contributing translators is open, doing so requires some programming skills in JavaScript. So it's actually not open to everyone. So what we would like to do with Web2Cit, which, as Scan said, is supported by a Wikimedia Foundation grant, is to create a system, a platform, and a service and a tool to collaboratively and easily, that is without requiring technical skills, define and maintain, both write and maintain, translation instructions and translation tests that would say if the translation obtained is correct or not. So very briefly, we have a target URL that we would like to translate. That is, we would like to extract this metadata from it and get this output. And to do this, we will define and maintain a series of recipes or translation templates that include 2 steps, a selection and a transformation step. And we will also define a series of goals, that is, as I said, expected values for the translation. And this way, we will be able to assess the translation and decide if the translation obtained is correct or not. And now back to Evelyn.
Yes, so basically how to contribute to this project, because we know that this is something that everyone has already experienced, and this is a very much needed solution inside the community. So there are several ways that you can contribute. Right now, we have an advisory board that is helping us to think through design and community questions, and we are very thankful to them. However, the call for advisory board members has closed, so we're already working with the people that has responded to our call for applications. But however, you can still help us. We have a section on our meta page where you can find how to contribute, and we're going to be expanding that page in the future. but basically you can also help us by, communicating about the project and letting others know that we're working on this and pointing them to the meta page. And we encourage everyone to get in touch with us through the talk page. And right now, the main thing that we are doing is collecting problematic URLs that don't work on the visual editor on a spreadsheet. And you can find that on the meta page, the link to the spreadsheet. And basically there is, whenever you're doing your Wikipedia editing and you find a URL that Citoid does not translate properly, you can add that to the spreadsheet. And that already helped us a lot to identify what are the problems that are going on and how Web2Cit might be able to solve them. And I think that's it. Thanks everyone for watching.
Thank you.